Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're all keeping well. And welcome to part 1 of Back to the Future, the game, episode 1. We're going to enjoy this playthrough. Certainly love the movies. I remember playing this game a few years ago whenever it first came out. So, it'll be fun to get back into it. See the old characters. Anyway, let's just double check if I got everything up to date. Subtitles. Music off. I would love to have the music on, but you know what YouTube's like. Says upload it, it'll be like copyright claims. Anyway, I'm sure we all know the Back to the Future theme, so I'm sure we can hum it to ourselves while we're watching or playing through this. I'll maybe sing a bit of it myself. Anyway, let's carry on. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe, drop a comment. Be much appreciated. Sure, why not? It's been a while since I played this, so let's get this thing up to 88 miles per hour. See some serious shit. Of course, made by Telltale Games.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. Found them
I'm Dr. Emmett Brown.
Game of
I'm
Thrones
standing on the
and
parking
Walking
lot
Dead
at Twin Pines Mall.
games.
It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
Holy shit, Doc, you incinerated Einstein.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car.
Come over, does it say the line?
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
He does say the line. Well, best luck, Annie.
Watch this. Watch this.
Oh, you have to stick with the...
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Hot Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell
Where
are they?
are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine
Oh, the DeLorean?
out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Annie? Annie?
Doc?
Oh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
Here, boy.
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Annie?
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably
Here,
just
boy.
a minor miscalibration of the time circuits.
Din din.
Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
I don't remember this in the movie. Thanks. How do you interact with these again? Oh.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that. It's plutonium.
But plutonium.
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
What did he say? Those 0.21 gigawatts. Great Scott. Those 0.21 gigawatts. The hell's a gigawatt?
Notebook.
Seen that
Notebook.
movie one too many times.
Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it.
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible.
I'm gonna try and see if I can put a little bit of music in there, because this it seems strange with too much quiet. So try and do it halfway.
In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine.
Be nice
If
to
it
me,
ever
YouTube.
fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times C, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is...
Oh, yeah,
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans
Oh
show
yeah,
up?
Libyans. My God, they found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty!
Doc?
Oh dear.
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Oh, this is heavy.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
Is this like a deleted scene in the first movie?
Doc!
Marty, is everything okay?
Weird sounds. Mom?
Yeah, Mom,
Is that you?
It was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Ah. the photo
Well, you're
from
safe and
part
sound
3.
now. Back in good old 1986. But
1986!
you'd better get up.
Oh, wait, that's
Your
right.
father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Hey. I'll try and talk as loud as I can so it doesn't get copyright. Please be nice to me. Take me away, I don't mind. I'm back in town. There's a clock tower. So where the hell's Annie? Do you know, I always wanted one of those clocks with a cat. I remember seeing that in this movie, and it was also in... Was it Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Had it as well. I used to always wanted one of those clocks as a child. Estate sale.
Dad! Are we too late to stop the... sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage.
Did
And,
they
hey, is that a first
recast
edition
George
Jules
again?
Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Turn that off, for God's sake.
Hi, Biff.
Trying
Come
me a
to see if
fucking
the old
copyright strike.
crackpot had any buried treasure?
Hello,
I
McFly.
guess I'm just
Hello.
remembering. I miss Einstein.
What'd you call the dog? The other dog and there was Einstein then, the other one was it began with a C.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene
Copernicus.
to prevent your own conception, for example?
Sounds interesting.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Hey, you! Get your goddamn hands off that.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse, for old time's sake?
No, I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Don't make me get my dad to punch you.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Christ, I'm gonna kill him.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Yeah, you knock you out again.
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
Okay, right. I also need to get him off that.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
Hey, that brings back memories.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Let's make some noise.
I'm sorry, Marty, but you're just too loud. Oh.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
You do that.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
Ah, come on, a bit of fun. What's that?
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks.
Guess you're not ready for
Man,
that
you
yet.
kids have ruined rock and roll.
But your kids are gonna love it. Alright, so I need this to be louder. Maybe? Possibly?
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly.
It's alright, Dad. I
I
can
was just
handle
warming
this.
them up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
You're just not with it. Hold on, let me think. Alright, maybe I need to talk to Dad and get him away.
Hey, Dad. I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip.
Yeah,
Let's say you're right.
he took us train.
Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
But
He
keep out of
talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
it. Thanks.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
Now, you're more of a sci-fi guy. I try to forget about that. You know, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Alright, let's get rid of this butthead.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
Yeah, we did.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
Alright, Biff, let's hear it.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Yep, you blew it.
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
I'm thankful it wasn't manure.
Doc, where are you?
Interesting. I mean, the DeLorean was destroyed in part 3, so... Thanks.
Doc?
Come on, Marty, you know better than that.
Einstein!
Well, better late than never.
Where do you come from, boy?
You're
Didn't
3
you bring
hours
Doc with
late.
you?
Already fixed the dashboard.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Yes, I know, Marty.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Well, it could be Clara's.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
What we got here?
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime, and that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it
The
again.
past.
Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Come on.
I thought we fixed
Come on.
this.
Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
I thought Doc always said not to come and look for him because time travel was dangerous. Alright, Einstein.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Yeah, unfortunately, he hasn't learned to speak English yet. Okay. Oh.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
This could be heavy. Good old Einstein. Now use your hoverboard, Marty.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
I don't know. If you find Cinderella, then you find Doc.
Starbase 0. I hope Jimmy's fixed the wild gunman machine. What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator?
Don't know, it would have been more fun movie. Could be a good spin-off, actually. East Strickland.
Step away from the door.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans.
Oh, I thought she was going to say
Get
slacker.
along now. Scat. State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well,
Well, I guess you own the shoe.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
what is it? Let me see.
Well, it's in my pocket.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Cinderella! Hi.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Her boy.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
And the other 1% just haven't got there yet.
Have a seat, Sonny.
Hey! You kids!
Have a seat, she says.
Put out those cigarettes!
Jesus Christ, talk about neighborhood watch. Well, I guess here's a chair.
is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it. The candy looks older than I am.
Thanks. Getting random trophies for anything.
Don't touch those!
Sorry.
My
sorry.
newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Alright.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You!
Jesus Christ.
It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
You? The hell I smell? I talked to her. Oh, yeah.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes?
Well, let me have a look. What are you doing back there?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
One I brought back to you?
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think
Well,
about
that's
it.
an irritating old bat. But
Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog.
Oh, when was it?
Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill
is
Valley?
it an evil
Don't
speakeasy?
act so surprised, young man. You Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Don't really care much about a speakeasy.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
You ever heard of a filing
Get
cabinet?
out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
But like Al Capone and the Untouchables.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation
maybe
of
picture your Aunt
hooligans and
Fanny.
slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
The
Videotapes.
video store building must have gone up
Time of the
after the
past.
speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Okay, so I'll need to find a video store. Can I use the binoculars?
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Oh dear.
Tiff Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Tiff Town. Who the fuck's Tiff? Okay, well, Ray asked her these questions.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself.
Yeah, we heard that.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy.
Yeah.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Dear Lord. Alright, so...
That tea's never gonna boil. What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Is she now? I didn't see a fucking cat, so I'd love to know where that meow came from. What's this?
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with
Well, that
some
was a
tea.
radiator,
And don't
but-
touch anything.
I suppose we'll get you off your arse.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead,
Fast
dear.
tick. What you got there, Biffy?
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Not that type of date. Well, I'm guessing January. Alright, I can't touch the newspaper, which I heard, so I need to get rid of her again. Can I have a coffee instead?
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Yep.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
You think? Oh, for God's sake, Marty.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
I'm gone.
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
You said I wasn't a hooligan and you apologise for that. You can't take it back now.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
I don't know what you... Caution, yeah.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing.
Lenny.
Right?
I hope
No, that's
so.
Mason
Hey,
Man.
sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Yeah. I could even be back yesterday.
You ready to go, Einstein?
We went to the bathroom before we left. Alright. Time circuit's on.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Do you have plutonium?
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out.
Why the
you know
day
what
before?
You're doing,
Why
Doc.
not like a week before so you have plenty of time? You really need to fix that dashboard. Right. Up to 88 miles per hour. I would say where we're going we don't need roads, but I'm sure they did have roads back in them days. Floor it, Marty. Yeah, that's definitely gonna get copyrighted. Hold on, Annie. We're coming, Carl Doc Sagan. Woo. That was some serious shit. Don't mind me. Hey. Yeah, that signboard's been a godsend in these movies. Now, did we bring Doc's case of money? Maybe. Hopefully. Thanks. I'm getting fucking trophies left, right, and center here.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
It was like right in front of you, so. Mr. Sandman, give us a dream. I guess that didn't come out in the back of them days. I swear every Back to the Future movie, Marty always nearly gets hit by a car or a horse carriage.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who?
Yes.
Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Sagan, Rand, and Speakeasy Fire.
There's got to be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
I suppose whenever alcohol's involved, no, not really.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Jesus Christ, woman. Sure.
Yeah, tell him, go ahead, make my day.
Make your day what? Never mind. I'll play around with it and see if I can come up with something better. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
You can't say Eastwood. Sure, we're doing gangsters.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Oh Christ, you again.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Well, there's usually only one place for somebody that's been arrested. Anyway, look, I'm going to leave this first part here. It's a very entertaining introduction to the game. Really enjoy the Telltale games, really. It's like sort of like click and point type of thing. But it's entertaining. But anyway, if you enjoyed this first part, hit the like button. Drop a comment below, subscribe to the channel, remember to click the bell for notifications on more videos. And me and Marty and Einstein will return the next one to go and find Doc. This could get heavy. Anyway, take care. See you again.